Hello and welcome back to Fordtwinranch. I have Ginny with me again today, and today we're going to be working on her other two hooves. The goal won't necessarily be just trimming off excess from her hooves. It'll be to remind her of what she learned during the first lesson and to strengthen that relationship. Come on, Ginny. Ginny. Good girl, Ginny. And right now, I don't even have her tied up. We do as much as we can without tying the goats up because we've noticed we can really learn a lot about their personalities when they're free. We have another little goat, Bun, that one time we forgot to put the grain up here. And so as soon as she got on and realized there was no grain, she actually rolled around and stared right at us to communicate, hey, there's no grain. And it was the funniest little thing. She even did a face. And if she was tied up, we would have never gotten to see that little side of her personality. And Heidi, our biggest goat, even when she has grain, if I leave, she will follow me. And if she was tied up, she would have never been free to follow me. And I would have never known my biggest goat was also my biggest follower. And then she'll also, that same biggest goat, when she's in heat, she will turn around and lick my face and become the cuddliest goat I've ever met. And again, that's something I would have never known if she was tied up. And as you'll notice, I am working on Ginny's hooves right now, and she is eating. She is standing here so calm. She is not tied up. And it's only been a few days, maybe at most a week, since the previous video, and she has come this far. If all I ever did was restrain my goats, there would be no relationship. There would be nothing but me manhandling them and teaching them I can overpower you. And when I win those battles, I can win that day. But then, as one of my favorite authors states, the author of 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, I can win that battle, but then all I'm doing is standing on the victory of a shattered debris of a relationship. And so going forward, that will not help us. And they'll just view me as always a bully. They will never come to me when they need me. Last time we learned that these back legs actually were the stickiest because they use these back legs for defense. So when I grab her back leg and pick it up, if she picks up that other leg, she falls. She has no more defenses to kick me with. So we'll see how she does when I pick up that back leg. when the goat gets scared, or just not even scared, but just an overwhelm of emotions, they'll actually just start to lie down. And so I'll just wait here for a little bit and let her process things. Come on, Jenny. There you go. There you go, Jenny. Those back legs take a lot longer to get trussed with than the front legs, just because I am getting what her defense is. With the front legs, she can bite me easier, but she can still reach me with the back legs, but not as easy. And she can still kick me. There's a lot more power in them than the front leg. Good girl, Jamie. Girl. Oh, good girl. And last time she was fine with this. It wasn't until I actually applied the pressure of the trimmers that she got problems. So let's see how we do. It may be today I don't finish her back hooves. It may be I just look for the slightest progress of her allowing me to trim her hooves. Oh, you're doing so good, Jenny. Jenny. And things happen. Things happen when you try to go to. And this wouldn't happen if she was tied up. But again, she'd just be restrained. She wouldn't be learning to trust me. She'd be learning that it'd be easier for me to tie her up, but there'd be no relationship getting built and no trust. Jenny. You think I'm not going to work on getting the whole back hoof trimmed. I'm going to work on her just allowing me to cut it without her freaking out. And that'll be what I can make the goal for today. It's not going to be trimming the whole hoof and getting it to look pretty. This is not going exactly as planned. My goal was to get both hooves looking nice and pretty and trimmed today. But she is having, her front hoof went better than planned. I was able to trim it instantly, even without a lead rope holding her. I was able to pick up that hoof and just go to town, and she never cared. That went so much better than expected. But her back hoof, like life, isn't going as I planned. When I pick it up, she's not being aggressive, but she's having fear. She's laying down. She's communicating that she's not comfortable with this, and she's not trusting me fully yet. And so instead of, I could restrain her, I can manhandle her. When she lays down, I can pull that hoof back and trim it anyways. Or I can change goals, and now my goal is going to be working solely on that trust, and is going to be just holding that hoof and just getting one, maybe two cuts in, and then call that good. This is very similar to our relationship with God. Sometimes He has a plan for us. He wants to take the gunk out of our lives. He wants to remove the stones from our feet that are hurting. He wants to do things with us that will help us. But it's scary. It's something we've never had done before. And so we freak out. We lay down. We fight. We do however comes natural for us. And in the process, instead of going with His plan, it takes longer. And we sidetrack things, and we end up suffering more. If she would trust me more, today I could get in there and get out all the rocks and make her feel better and get her hooves better, and she'd be able to run and be freer. But because of her choices, that is not going to happen today. It will happen. It will still be my plan. This is not going to be today. Good girl, Jamie. Good girl. This time, when she laid down, I did not let go of her hoof like I normally do, because I've tried that a couple times and it wasn't helping. She was getting to where she'd actually lay down even quicker. And so I think she was doing that just as I don't like this, and I've learned if I lay down, I can get my foot back. So this time I've held on to it. I'm going to see if I can just trim it a little and get in here so I'm just getting the worst parts away for now, and I'll tackle the rest later. And there, even that was progress for her. It's still, her hooves are not as good as I would like. I would like them to be much better and much healthier for her. But that's where she's at right now. And so that's okay. The next time we do it, I'll expect more out of her. But for now, her breathing has picked up a little, so she's higher. And we're able to end this on, I got to choose to put her foot down. And she learned that if she just waits and is patient, I will go ahead and get the job done and then put it down, and she didn't have to freak out for freedom. And so eventually she'll learn that she can trust me, and she'll come to me. And just like with our other goats, they didn't all start with trusting us either. But that's something they learn through these processes. Just like with God, we learn through, we don't start out trusting Him implicitly, but we learn through life's processes and going through difficult times with Him that we can trust Him. Because I hope this video has helped you and helped you learn how to better train your goats so that you can trim their hooves easier. And I hope you're having a great day. And if you're not and you need time with God, feel free to come out to Fordtwinranch, because you're always welcome here. Thank you, and I hope you have a great day.